Money, 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 money. Hey, yeah. Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again for the one time, one again. One more time, one more time. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. And the Dallas Cowboys had their press conference for Dak Prescott today. I watched it live. I hope you guys did. If you didn't, it's available on Dallas Cowboys website, and you can watch it on their YouTube channel as well. And I'm pretty sure a bunch of other people probably have it floating around somewhere too. But with that being said, I watched the press conference for Dak Prescott's new contract, and of course Jerry going on because he's old and that's just what he does. You know, when you get a certain age, you just start blabbing off and nobody knows what the hell you're talking about. Um, they seem pretty confident about signing Dak and things of that nature, and it kind of was one of those things where they just got something and it just clicked and they just figured it out and they got it done. That's pretty much what they were doing. Now, um, my take from the from the press conference itself, just listen to Dak Prescott talk. I mean, how could you not enjoy this guy? Like, I don't give a shit about what you think about him as a football player. Him as a person, I mean, like, he's what, 27 years old, about to be 28. I mean, this dude is just so intelligent, just the way he talks, the way he carries himself, the confidence that he exudes, um, the maturity that he has. I mean, a lot of people at that age don't have that type of maturity. They're still playing little boy games. You know what I'm saying? They're still running around doing this and that. Dak is like a grown man. Like when you see him talk and you hear him talk, he just eludes so much confidence in his voice, and it makes you want to believe in him. You know what I mean? And this team has believed in him. Everybody's all in. His offensive lineman, I mean, everybody on the team loves Dak Prescott. When he got contract signed, even former players of the Cowboys, came through and showed their support for Dak and, how they thought he was deserving. I'm just so sick of hearing the talking heads talk about, oh, well, he's not deserving of this, he's not deserving of that. And granted, y'all know I'm not big on like doing a lot of videos on Dak and stuff like that, but you know, I just I just hope that he could go out there and just prove everybody wrong, because I'm just so sick of hearing all the negativity about it, because I don't hear all this other stuff about other quarterbacks in the league and stuff like that. For the fact that he's the only quarterback between the 2015 2016 that's still on their original roster is just phenomenal. He was a fourth round draft pick. He wasn't a number one, draft pick. So it's not like, he was the Carson Wentz level and Jared Goff, but neither one of them are on their original teams anymore. So that tells you a lot. These talking heads talk about how he's not deserving of this contract. Let me tell you something. I told you guys before. You're never gonna hear me sit here and tell a grown man what he's worth. I just think that's real disrespectful to tell a grown man what the fuck he's worth. Excuse my language, but that's just what it is. I'm not gonna tell a grown man what he's worth. I'm not about to do that. So I don't expect nobody to do that to me, so I'm not gonna do that to anybody else. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now, um, from that press conference, news came out that the Cowboys have been awarded 4 compensatory picks. Now, we kind of already knew that that was going to be, but we didn't know what rounds they were going to be in. Now, I do have a breakdown now of all the draft picks that they did get awarded for compensatory picks for 2021. And I'll go over them real quick. So, I'm still putting together my mock draft and stuff like that. I always hate doing mock drafts because, again, it's a fun thing to do, but it's also hard to do too because, again, teams trade. I don't do my mock drafts based on trades because it's just too much more to think about. I basically um, put it as if the Cowboys are going to stay pat at every position. Now, with these draft picks that they do have, the Cowboys now have 10 whole draft picks. I'm pretty sure they're not going to use all 10 of those draft picks. They're probably going to trade some of them, move some pieces around, move up in the draft some kind of way. You might see them have two second round draft picks this year. You might see them trade up. Um, well, they already got two threes, but anyway, let me go through it. So the four compensatory picks that they have are they got a pick in round three, which is the 99th overall pick. They got that for losing Byron Jones. They have a round four pick, number 139 overall, and that's what they got for losing Robert Quinn to the Bears. They have a round five pick, pick number 179 overall, which is what they got for losing Randall Cobb last year to the Texans. And then they have a round six pick, 227, number 227 overall, for trading Everson Griffin to the Lions. So they have the Lions six round pick. So now that puts the Dallas Cowboys at 10 draft picks. So they have their first round draft pick, which is the 10th overall pick. Their second round pick, which is their original draft pick, 44th overall. Round three pick, their first round three pick, third round pick is the 75th overall. And then the second one, which is the compensatory pick, that third round pick is 99th overall. And then they have two fourth round picks. They have their original one, and then they have the pick 139th overall for the compensatory pick. That's the one that I said that they got for Robert Quinn. Then they have their compensatory round five draft pick because they don't have an original round five because they traded that to the Eagles last year when they got Tyler Badish, badass, or however you want to call him. And then, of course, they have two six-round draft picks. They have their original six-round draft pick, and then they have the compensatory six-round draft pick, which is pick number 227th overall. Um, and then, of course, they have their round seven draft pick, which pretty much is what you got for losing Jeff Heath and Jason Witten. So they both became Raiders, ironically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about these compensatory picks. Um, Getting four extra. Dallas Cowboys now having 10 altogether. It literally gives them the leeway now to. They got a lot of picks. I mean, if they stay pat, just imagine if they use all those picks. That's crazy. But I don't think they will though, because they're gonna package these things and try to move up in the draft. They're gonna be. I feel like they're gonna be major players in the draft this year. They got a lot to play with right here. They can trade up, do some things, and get some of the players that they really want to get in this draft. They don't necessarily have to just stay there and pick the best player available. They ain't got to do that. They can go out and do whatever they want at this point. So I guess it's good in that standpoint. But like I said, I'm still working on my mock draft. Still got some things going. Excuse me. I've seen other people's mock picks, and some of them don't make sense. They've been having people in the first round. They're supposed to be in the second and stuff like that. I understand, like, but that was some of them is just reaching. So I'm not doing all that. But let me know what you guys think about these compensatory picks and where they have. I mean, we did lose a lot of good players last year, so that helped us get these compensatory picks. So hopefully that can translate into something on the field because by all means, God, we got to stop this run. We need some defensive tackles, but you can get that in free agency. The Cowboys also made a move. Not only did they sign Dak Prescott, but they released Jameis Olawale. So bye bye Jameis Olawale. Um, Six whole seasons in the league, two of them with the Dallas Cowboys. Um, he literally only had like I think two receptions in the whole year. He opted out because of COVID this year, which probably was a bad move for him. He should have just stayed pat and just seen what we were doing because he kind of put us on a bind right there by deciding not to play. But hey, it is what it is. You live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. So with that being said, there is um, what's his name? Uh, like I said, Jameis Olawale is gone, and then the Dallas Cowboys freed up $17 million, I believe. So they basically restructured the contract of their offensive linemen, the ones that make the money. Lyle Collins, Tyron Smith, and Zach Martin. They basically restructured a little bit of each one of their contracts and they created another 17 mil. I told you guys, if they want to go out in free agency and get somebody that they really want, they can do it. It's not an issue. So stop. I'm tired of hearing people say, "Oh, our salary cap sucks." Even with the reduced number going down, because we thought it was going to be 185, the salary cap, it's 182.1, I think. With that reduced number, though, some teams had to get a little bit creative. So, you're going to see a lot of uh, different type of stuff going on because of, and I feel like in this draft, there are going to be a lot of moving and shaking. There's going to be a lot of trades and things of that nature because a lot of teams got compensatory picks. But we got our four for the guys that we lost. So let me know what you guys think about that and at those numbers at those stages. So remember, round 3, 99, round 4, 139, round 5, 179, round 6, 227. Those are the four compensatory picks. So it gives you the option to um, pick a wide range of guys. You could double dip in certain situations, safety, corner, however you want to go about it. But with that being said, y'all, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy E2 Blue. Always keeping it real. Talk to y'all soon.